For many years, Victoria's Kerry Rolfe had trouble maintaining a balanced diet.
Whilst I didn't eat particularly what you would describe as junk food or unhealthy, I ate too much. My portion sizes were too big and I certainly enjoyed carbohydrates. My blood sugars were starting to go up. My joints, I was in chronic pain and I just knew I had to do something for my health and my well-being. 2016, I decided to do it myself, and I did. I lost 18 kilos, which I was really proud of, but over the next 5 years or so, 10 of them went back on.
Kerry's experience of falling back on old eating habits is one that just about all of us can relate to. But according to new research from the CSIRO, the secret to sticking with a healthy diet could be understanding your own personality.
We've got our underlying sort of personality traits, and they can influence our behaviours, our emotional characteristics, and all of those can influence what we eat, how we eat, why we eat. So it's important that people understand their personality types and sort of accept it, lean into it, and that can help them manage sort of their eating behaviours and also their weight loss journey.
Using survey data collected from over 245,000 Australians, Dr. Jilly Hendry and her colleagues have identified the 6 most common diet personality types.
The thinker is a goal-orientated, motivated kind of person, but they're also sensitive to negative feedback, and so this can actually derail their diet in some situations. The battler is also prone to stress or worry, but they actually need to manage their food temptations as well. So they need a unique combination of strategies to really manage their eating behaviours in certain situations. The craver suffers from really strong sort of food cravings, as the name suggests. So in certain situations, that can really lead to overeating. The pleaser is a likeable person, and they are prone to sort of social comparisons or looking sideways. So they really need to focus on their own journey and have the right people around them to support them. The foodie loves all things about food, so they do really well when a diet has lots of variety, lots of great recipes. And the socializer is a people's person, and they need to make sure that their diet has a lot of flexibility in it so that they can still socialise and that the restrictions of a diet don't stifle their mood. So it's important that people identify who they are and work with what they've got. So choosing strategies that really complement who they are and make it easy for them to follow a program is really important. For example, a thinker, they can get really bogged down in the nitty-gritty, and it's important that they focus on positives. So thinking about the journey as opposed to the weight loss outcome is really important for them. Cravers, obviously, they need to manage their cravings. So for some people, that can be out of sight, out of mind. So if you don't buy it, you won't necessarily crave it. But actually, for some people, that heavy level of restriction can actually increase their cravings. So they need to find what actually works for them. We're actually not saying to people, change who you are. We're saying, think about who you are, accept it, reflect on it, and then work with it going forward.
Australians can find out their own diet personality by visiting the CSIRO Total Wellbeing Diet website and filling out a free 5-minute survey.
I had never really considered personality type and diet, but when I did discover that I was a foodie through their survey, it really struck a chord with me because I love food. I love everything about food. I was never going to stick to something if I was just going to eat, a piece of grilled chicken and some steamed vegetables. For me, it was about flavour and about enjoying the food, but enjoying healthy versions of the food. So it was about adding extra spice, extra herbs, those things that are like free points like ginger and lemon juice, and experimenting a lot more with things like pea puree with lots of mint in it, and using cauliflower as a basis for lots of different things. All up, I've lost 27 kilos over a period of about 45 weeks. I'm noticing I've got far more freedom of movement. I've got far better health impacts. My blood sugars are normal. My resting heart rate's really good, and I don't have blood pressure problems anymore, and I've been able to come off quite a bit of medication. Doing this diet has really shown me that I can achieve pretty much what I've set my mind to.